Welcome back to Gold Game Film. We'll be taking a look at opportunities and threats in the gold market with U.S. Global's Frank Holmes coming up. And with me now is Frank Holmes. Frank, thanks for kicking off the week with us.
It's good to be here, all the way from Albania.
All right, Frank, let's start with Europe. Now, Greece has seen a bit of a comeback with bond auctions. You've seen a bit of that with Turkey as well. Now, what can this mean for the gold market?
I think more important for gold investors is what takes place in Turkey, because Turkey is a strong cultural affinity towards consumption of gold and giving away for gifts, much more than you experience when you're in Athens in Greece. The response in the stock market, we've seen the Turkey market rise 20% this past quarter. So I think that's a healthy sign of what's taking place there. And economic wealth in stock markets rising usually lends itself to have more disposable income to invest in gold.
Okay, Frank, now gold this morning was above 1325. Now, it's a heavy economic week. What do you see gold's touchdown pass this week?
CPI numbers and Beige Book. Focus on those two factors.
Let's move it over now to our overtime segment. What do you see the opportunities for investors in the gold market this week?
Well, the data coming out this week on the CPI number is going to be important in the Beige Book innuendos. It looks like there is pressure for inflation, especially when you take a look at soft commodities. They've been rising, and that's usually a precursor to rising inflation. Further to that, I think it's important to look at global strategists that are not the gold bug strategists that are just focused on gold, like Barry Bannister from Stifel, becoming more bullish on gold as an asset class with the thought process of negative real interest rates.
Now, Frank, what are the threats that some people should watch out for?
Well, the pervasive negativity by the Morgan Stanleys of the world and UBS, they have a global footprint. What is their mandate for being negative on gold? I think the real key thing for investors the past year is this time last year, we had negative real interest rates. They fell to a positive real interest rate scenario. Gold fell from $1,600 down to almost $1,100. And now we're seeing a bounce back up because rates appear to be going negative again.
And on that note, Frank, thank you very much for joining us from Albania.
Great to be here.
And thank you for watching this edition of Gold Game Film. If you have any comments or questions, don't hesitate to send them to newsfeedback@kitco.com. Have a great week.